The top story as always on India Upfront. Who was Aurangzeb? If you are asked this question, what would you say? If someone asked me, I would say that Aurangzeb was a bigot. Aurangzeb was a tyrant. He imposed jizya on every unconverted Hindu, which was discriminatory. He forbade all public worship of the Hindu faith. He also had his pluralistic brother Dara Shikoh killed. Aurangzeb raised hundreds of temples in present-day Rajasthan and other parts of the country. But I run the risk, viewers, of being branded an Islamophobe for speaking about Aurangzeb's reality. This is precisely what happened today. From the stage of the Veer Bal Divas event, Prime Minister Modi called out Aurangzeb's bigotry. He detailed how Aurangzeb tortured the Sahibzades and forced them to convert to Islam. PM Modi's reminder about forced religious conversion comes at a time when a nationwide debate is raging on this subject. First, listen to what was said by the Prime Minister before you hear how the ecosystem reacted. This is what the PM said.
दो निर्दोष बालकों को दीवार में जिंदा चुनवाने जैसी दरिंदगी क्यों की गई? वो इसलिए क्योंकि औरंगजेब और उसके लोग गुरु गोविंद सिंह के बच्चों का धर्म तलवार के दम पर बदलना चाहते थे। एक और नृशंसता ने अपनी सभी सीमाएं तोड़ दी, तो दूसरी ओर धैर्य, शौर्य, पराक्रम के भी सभी प्रतिमान टूट गए। अगर हमें भारत को भविष्य में सफलता के शिखरों तक ले जाना है, तो हमें अतीत के संकुचित नजरियों से भी आजाद होना पड़ेगा।
Viewers, did you hear that carefully? Did you hear what the Prime Minister said? He was stating history. He was only detailing Aurangzeb's intolerance and fanaticism. But the opposition says that this was an attempt to target Muslims. Don't believe the absurdity of what I said. You have to listen to this.
तो धर्म परिवर्तन की कोशिश तो हिंदू समाज की तरफ से भी हो रही है, लेकिन उस पर कोई बात नहीं करता। बात अगर की जाती है तो सिर्फ मुस्लिम समाज को लेकर के बात की जाती है। अगर ये कानून बनता है कि भाई धर्म परिवर्तन नहीं होना चाहिए, तो जाहिर बात है ये कानून सबके लिए बनेगा, सिर्फ मुसलमानों के लिए बनेगा। ऐसा तो नहीं है कि कोई अगर इस्लाम धर्म कबूल करेगा तो उसके लिए ये सज़ा और ये कानून, और अगर जो है इस्लाम धर्म छोड़ करके कोई दूसरा धर्म कबूल करता है तो उसको आज़ादी होगी। देश में दो तरह का तो कानून नहीं बनेगा। लेकिन आप देखोगे कि धर्म परिवर्तन हिंदू समाज की तरफ से भी होता है और जगह जगह ये इसके लिए जो है बाकायदा प्रोग्राम करते हैं।
देखिए, भारतीय जनता पार्टी का एकमात्र एजेंडा नफरत फैलाओ और देश के नौजवानों को भटकाओ। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी इस तरह की भाषा प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में कहीं ना कहीं भारत का जो संवैधानिक व्यवस्था है उसके अनुरूप नहीं है। इस पर सभी को ध्यान देना चाहिए और उसमें कोई किसी के संबंध में ऐसी भाषा का इस्तेमाल नहीं करेंगे जिससे कि समाज में नफरत फैले।
बीजेपी इज नोन टू क्रिएट कम्युनल डिवाइड, सोशल डिवाइड, and now the PM is at its best. Now PM is taking out examples from the pages of history just to create division among Hindus and the Muslims. That is the best they can do, and he's best at it. But people know him, what kind of a person BJP are, and what kind of a Prime Minister we have. So it doesn't matter how much he tries to divide Hindus and Muslims and all sects and the caste. The India is one, and Hindu Muslim are one. He will not succeed in his own designs. And in 2024, whatever PM does, he will be ousted. He will pack his box and go.
Now you heard the reactions, viewers. I am as shocked as you are feeling right now. Let's open this up. RP Singh, the national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, the good doctor, the doctor of maladies as Rahul Shivshankar calls him, needs no introduction really. Sushil Pandit, another regular on India Upfront, political analyst, political commentator, Professor Atikur Rahman, political analyst, Lokesh Jindal of the Congress Party, Vivek Srivastav completes the panel. Now, Professor Atikur Rahman, and Mr. Vivek Srivastava, I'm sure you have a script ready. But let's start with Dr. Ranganathan. Dr. Ranganathan, I am at a loss of words after hearing the reaction on what PM said about Aurangzeb.
Good evening, Pranesh. Look, you can airbrush history, but you can't airbrush a civilization. Aurangzeb tried to, but our brave ancestors foiled his plan. It is beyond any doubt that Aurangzeb ordered that Zorawar and Fateh Sahibs be buried alive for refusing to convert to Islam. Alive. It is beyond any doubt. In fact, written in the most authentic biography of Aurangzeb, Masir-e-Alamgiri, that in 1669 on orders of Aurangzeb, the Kashi Vishwanath temple was demolished, and then 1 year later, Aurangzeb ordered the demolition of the temple at Mathura and had the idols brought to Agra to be scattered under the steps of the Begum Sahib mosque so that they could be trodden on. Pranesh, nations weaken not because of their past, but rather by how they are taught it. And for 70 years, we have been taught to forget historical injustices. From Somnath to Kashi Vishwanath, from Babarpur to Bakhtiyarpur, from Allahabad to Aurangabad. These injustices have deliberately been made visible, as though to lionize the debasement, celebrate the humiliation. We eulogize barbarians like Tipu, Aurangzeb, Babar, Khilji in what can only be described as a heady mix of hatred for Hinduism and love for jihadism. Hatred for India and love for its breakup. In years to come, I am sure Yaqub Memnun's grave would become as popular a worshipping place as Aurangzeb is today, visited and prayed at by politicians like Owaisi. The same Aurangzeb who was Baghdadi 350 years before ISIS. The genocide he perpetrated claimed 4.6 million Hindu lives. If an incident could muster 1 million spine-chilling images, Pranesh, it would be that of the in 1675 under broad daylight in Chandni Chowk, where Guru Tegh Bahadur was beheaded on the orders of Aurangzeb monster. And yet, we had cities and roads and towns and lanes named after him. We still have Aurangzeb Lane in Delhi. We have his tomb consecrated and turned into a memorial. 75 years have gone, but we still haven't got independence from brainwashing and servitude. And that is why, in years to come, Yaqub Memnun would be celebrated just like Aurangzeb is today. After all, tens of thousands attended his funeral, tears flowing down their cheeks. People will come and pray at his grave, seek his blessings, because the truth is, Pranesh, we know more about the wretched Mughals than about Shivaji and Rana Pratap and Prithviraj Chauhan. History that is written by victors is peddled by the vanquished, and we have been vanquished. Pranesh, just 20 seconds. I am an Indian. So why are my heroes Alauddin Khilji, Babar, Sikandar Shah Miri, Aurangzeb, Tipu Sultan, Afzal Guru? Why are my heroes not Azizul Haq, Abdul Ghaffar Khan, Sadat Hasan Manto, Abdul Salam, Salim Ali, Abdul Hamid, Obaid Siddiqui, APJ Abdul Kalam? Therein lies the answer. Therein lies the answer.
Now, while you were making that comment, you know, I saw Vivek Srivastava was smiling, Lokesh Jindal was taking notes. Now, Vivek Srivastava, I'm coming to you. But Lokesh Jindal, your ally, the RJD, says the PM's language is not befitting. Can you come up with a befitting response or befitting commentary to praise what Aurangzeb has done? You can show the mirror to Prime Minister.
Prime Minister and Dr. Anand Ranganathan both are wrong. They don't have a right sense of history, because the orders for the execution of Zorawar Singh and Fateh Singh was given by the governor of Sirhind, that was Wazir Khan, and not Aurangzeb. And secondly, when you're talking about Guru Gobind Singh Ji, he has written a Zafarnama to Aurangzeb. And this Zafarnama was written in 1705. The execution happened in 1704. And in the entire Zafarnama, nowhere does he mention or he complained against this form of this tragedy that occurred, or he nowhere holds Islam responsible for this form of a tragedy. Rather, in Zafarnama, in verse 92, Guru Gobind Singh Ji himself calls himself as But Shikam, that is the idol destroyer, like Aurangzeb. So when I'm talking about the medieval times, it was a time period where there was a source of legitimacy which was derived from religion. And that was the reason why there was religious bigotry and tyranny. And the entire sacrifice and martyrdom of Zorawar Singh and Fateh Singh was against tyranny and not against a particular religion. It was not against the Islam religion as the present government is exposing it to be. be, as the present government is justifying it to be. The point is, if the Prime Minister is really serious with respect to the martyrdom of Zorawar Singh and Fateh Singh, he must stop acting in a tyrannical manner. He must stop his own bigotry and understand that it's in a form of equality towards all religions. Peace where the entire essence of a civilization lies in. So he must stop targeting Islam or a particular religious community by misrepresenting history. Before trying to set a correct historical narrative, let him get his historical facts right.
Dr. Ranganathan, you got it wrong. Prime Minister Modi got it wrong. Lokesh Jindal and the Congress party have got it right. Now, in these 1.5 minutes that Mr. Jindal spoke, not one word against Aurangzeb. He's saying what Prime Minister said, that is tyrannical. Now, let's get a response from RP Singh. I'm coming to, okay. Oh, let's hear Dr. Ranganathan counter what Lokesh Jindal said. In all fairness, he took your name.
No, I'm just absolutely shocked. I'm afraid my good friend Lokesh knows as much about history as Einstein's cook knew about theory of relativity. He has taken such broad sweeps of history that I'm sure he doesn't even know who Aurangzeb was. I mean, shall I narrate to him what Masiri Alagirim talks about Aurangzeb? Shall I tell him what Fatwa Alamgiri are all about? Shall I tell him that Guru Gobind Singh was beheaded? No, please don't. Did I interrupt?
No, extend him that courtesy. No, Mr. Jindal, this is not right.
This is what is wrong. And Khushwant Singh said, if you want to remove Hinduism from Guru Granth Sahib, all that will remain would be the book covers of the respected Guru Granth Sahib. The protector of Dharma, the Gurus, the Sikh Gurus, and Mr. Singh is here. He will tell you more about, he knows more about me, more about the Sikhs and Sikhism than you or me, Lokesh. He will tell you that the absolute duty of the Gurus and their preaching was to protect the Dharma. And that is what Guru Gobind Singh was doing. And the threat of conversion has put paid to so many Gurus, not just Guru Gobind Singh, but also Guru Arjan Dev. So many. And here you belittle their sacrifices like this. Please apologize on national television for distorting history that even Romila Thapar was scared to distort.
A scientist who is trending into history without knowing how history is to be read, interpreted, and how history is to be understood.
You are going to teach people that Aurangzeb did not behead Guru Gobind Singh? That is what you are telling me?
One thing.
You know where Seesganj is? You are insulting the Sikh Gurus.
Or am I supposed to
you are insulting the Sikh Gurus. You are insulting the Sikh Gurus by saying...
No, did you say conjectures?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is conjecture for you.
Without any form of factual base, without any source which you are putting your base.
Mr. RP Singh.
Atikur Rahman Saab will say that Aurangzeb beheaded Guru Gobind Singh.
Mr. RP Singh.
Even Atikur Rahman Saab would agree that Guru Gobind Singh was beheaded on the orders of Aurangzeb.
Atikur Rahman is a reasonable man, he's a scholar.
You know anything about history? Guru Tegh Bahadur was assassinated.
Now, 1 minute.
Yes,
RP Singh.
Guru Tegh Bahadur was beheaded. That is where Gurdwara Seesganj is. Have you been there?
I know.
I have been there.
1708 when Guru Gobind Singh Ji was assassinated.
Guru Tegh Bahadur. I am talking of Guru Tegh Bahadur. 1 second. I am talking of Guru Tegh Bahadur. He was beheaded on the orders of Aurangzeb, where Gurdwara Seesganj is now. Are you disputing that?
No, I'll tell you.
But tell me one thing.
Are you disputing?
I'll tell you
that Aurangzeb, Pranesh, I cannot continue like this because he keeps on interrupting me. I asked him a simple question.
No, he's changing the goalpost. You see, he does not have an answer. He's changing the goalpost. But let me quote you. No, this is what, Khushwant Singh said. RP Singh, I'm coming to you. Quote kar raha hu, Lokesh Jindal. Zorawar Singh Fateh Singh were even younger when Wazir Khan, the Viceroy of Sirhind, sought to coerce them to deny their faith. They were told that their father, 2 elder brothers had been killed and that your only hope of escape now is to bow before the Viceroy, accept Islam. Perhaps he will spare your lives. When confronted by Wazir Khan, the elder of the two children. Zorawar Singh is believed to have said, "My father, the holy Guru Gobind Singh, is not dead. Who can kill him? He is protected by the immortal God." I can go on and on. Now the point is, you are saying that all this is conjecture. Mr. R.P. Singh, the opposition is saying, why are you even celebrating the Veer Bal Divas? What happened? Nothing happened, sir.
Pranesh, the problem with Congress is till almost 2002 or 2001, we were made to read and understand that Guru Tegh Bahadur was a rapist and a looter in the books, history books. So they were going purely by the books written or the history written by Aurangzeb, and that was being taught in school. It was thanks to Mulli Manohar Joshi ji that he took that chapter off and then put the things in right perspective. Otherwise, the children, my children would have also heard the same, that Guru Tegh Bahadur ji was a looter and a rapist, and all what he was described in his FIR, that police complaint, or that in the Kotwali of Sheeshganj Sahib, Chani Chowk, against him, on account of which he was beheaded. But we all know, Sushil Pandit is here, that it was Kashmiri Pandits who came to Shri Guru Tegh Bahadur ji, saying that Sawa Man Janeau, which is equal to 50 kg of Janeau, Aurangzeb's way every day before having his breakfast, mean almost converting 10,000 people, 10,000 Hindus every day before having his breakfast. This is what Kashmiri Pandits came and told Guruji. This is there on record. You can still debate this and you can counter me on this, but let me read out something from the Guru Granth Sahib ji. You can't counter that because that's there in the Guru Granth Sahib ji. Ati maar pai korlane chaki dard na aaya. It's about Aurangzeb's great-great-grandfather Babur. It's there written in Shri Guru Granth Sahib. So you can twist history, but you can't twist the text, the historical, the religious text, the spiritual text. So fact is that Aurangzeb was a bigot who implemented jizya, the most inhuman tax one can impose on people. He was the one who did it. I have a complete list from 1645 Ahmedabad Chetmani Paraswat Jain temple to almost 3,000 temple list here, which were being ruined and destroyed by Aurangzeb and converted to mosque. If any of your panelists want, I'll send you the complete list, and this is again not Google, this is the part of the history which I have as a part of the Sikh history also. But the fact is, none of them is bothered about that. They will say that, oh, Aurangzeb was very kind to Shivaji's son Sambhaji. No one cut Sambhaji's tongue. No one gouged Shivaji's son's eyes. We can say that he was very kind to his
Mr.
brother.
R.P. Singh, just to sum up what you've said, I think, it is not history till it is vetted by Lokesh Jindal or leaders of the Congress party.
Sir, he's getting confused between Shahu and Sambhaji.
Yeah, we are all getting confused.
Vetted by the leftist. Okay, sir. You can nitpick that, but till that time, sir, एक मिनट रुकिए सर, अभी एक मिनट रुकिए वो छोटे साहबजादों के लिए आपने कहा वजीर खान ने ऑर्डर किया था. वजीर खान किसका मुलाजिम था सर? On whose order Wazir Khan used to work? Only on order of Aurangzeb.
Nabi Khan.
एक मिनट रुकिए सर, मैं आपको अभी एक मिनट रुकिए, सांस लीजिए जरा.
नहीं बच्चा, it's a straight question. Lokesh Jindal, R.P. Singh is asking you a straight question. I think you didn't hear what the Prime Minister said. He said Aurangzeb और उनके लोगों ने, ये उनके लोग कौन थे? वजीर खान जो था वो कौन था?
एक मिनट, मेरा प्रश्न केवल एक है, नबी खान और घनी खान कौन थे? आपको पता है नबी खान और घनी खान कौन थे? जब बैटल ऑफ चंपौर के बाद गुरु गोविंद सिंह जी,
जब मैंने मुसलमानों के लिए कहा क्या? नहीं, आप उसको हिंदू मुसलमान बना रहे, मैंने मुसलमानों की बात नहीं करी.
आप क्या कह रहे हैं?
आप उसको उसको हिंदू मुसलमान बना रहे हैं।
Okay, Dr. Ranganathan wants to come in. Then I am bringing in Atikur Rahman. Yes, yes, Dr. Ranganathan.
मोतीलाल मेहरा कौन था आपको ये पता नहीं होगा।
Mr. Singh, Mr. Singh.
आ रहा हूँ RP Singh. Let Dr. Ranganathan come in. I'll come back to you.
Yes, yes. You know, this kind of very specious misreading of history is the prerogative of the Congress and Mr. Jindal. According to him, believe me, he will say that it was not Bakhtiyar Khilji who burned Nalanda down, but it was some Hindu monks. But let me tell you 3 examples. Lokesh, we can't go on like this if you are so rattled that you're afraid to listen to what I'm going to say. Number 1, Lokesh has not denied that on the orders of Aurangzeb, Guru Tegh Bahadur was beheaded where seized Ganges. Now he's not denied it. Number 2, extremely speciously, he brings in Zafarnama and says Guru Gobind Singh was an idol breaker. Well, let me tell you, idolatry is banned in Sikhism. Sikhs are not allowed to worship idols, but then there are many Hindus also who are not allowed to worship idols. There are Lingayats who have banned the worshipping of Vedas. There are Charvaks who don't believe in God. What are you talking about? How was that related? So you are deliberately trying to create a schism that doesn't exist, because all gurus were protectors of Hindus. They went out of their way. Sushil Pandit will tell you, they were protecting the Hindu dharma. And for you to create this specious divide, no wonder
everybody agrees with it. Everybody agrees with it. But you can't use that.
No, Vivek Srivastava agrees with what? Agrees with what, Vivek Srivastava?
No, see. Dr. Ranganathan is talking very... Please give me some time.
No, okay.
Dr.
Mr.
Ranganathan
Srivastava,
is talking like a confused man. He is very confused.
Mr. Srivastava, just hold your thoughts, sir. I'm sorry. Let Mr. RP Singh complete his thought, then I'm coming to you. Sorry about this. Mr. RP Singh, make your point, sir. Go ahead.
Let me remind you by Matidas, by Satidas, by Diyala, companions of Shri Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. Matidas was shot into 2 as per order of Aurangzeb. By Satidas was burnt alive, wrapped in cotton. By Diyala was boiled alive.
Apologize.
Young children were beheaded and cut into pieces, and they give me a second.
Bolne to dijiye, Mr. Jindal, let him make his point. You don't want to apologize, that's okay. People are seeing through, but Bolne, let him make his point.
Apologize for what? For speaking truth?
Apologize for... No, you must apologize for trivializing tyranny. That is what you must apologize for. You must apologize for trivializing tyranny.
Misrepresenting the history. Misquoting the history.
Yeah, Prime Minister Modi. There you go. That's the problem. Okay, let me... Okay. Now, okay, Mr. RP Singh, let me bring in the others. Sushil Pandit is back with us. We had a bad line with him. Sushil Pandit. Lokesh Jindal is saying that let's not blame Aurangzeb. Blame the Viceroy Wazir Khan. What did Aurangzeb do? He did not do anything.
No, I thought I was supposed to speak, Pranesh.
I'm coming to you, sir. I'm coming to you.
Pranesh,
this is on the limited point that Mr. Jindal raised.
You see, I think we are really trivializing it and localizing it to Aurangzeb, and now creating a football of this by either blaming Aurangzeb or Wazir Khan for it. I'm saying the entire clan of Mughals, starting from Babur downwards, or even go before them. Start from Mahmud Ghazni, go before them. Start from the person who invaded Sindh, Muhammad bin Qasim. This has been the leitmotif. This has been the pattern. Only if names and faces change. We have lost 250 million to 400 million lives.
For every king,
killed, brutalized, sold in the slave markets of Central Asia, or just simply converted to the point of sword.
No, this is all
Islamophobia. If just shut up and listen.
All you are doing is Islamophobia,
Panditji. I have not interrupted anyone in between.
Yes, you are doing Islamophobia and nothing else.
Keep your
everything Islamic is bad. Every Islamic
Mr. Srivastava, why are you taking it personally, Mr. Srivastava? Why are you taking it so personally? Why are you worked up?
करो बैठ करके इस्लामोफोबिया नेशनल चैनल पे फैला रहे हैं, रोको इनको.
इस्लामोफोबिया प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी औरंगजेब ने तो क्या कर दिया, मैंने तो शुरू में बोल दिया था. No, Dr. Ranganathan, I said in the beginning, I run the risk of being branded an Islamophobe because we'll be talking about Aurangzeb. I said it myself.
But let me also add here. Let me add here.
Allow me to put
Pranesh, you, me and Sushil and Mr. Singh are
मैंने मोहम्मद गौरी कहा, मैंने इस्लाम का नाम नहीं लिया. ये चोर की दाढ़ी में तिनका कहां से आया? ये चोर की दाढ़ी में तिनका कहां से आया? मैंने तो इस्लाम का नाम भी नहीं लिया.
मोहम्मद बिन कासिम कब से मुगल हो गया?
इनको
एक पर्टिकुलर रिलीजन को बुरा कहना और उसको टारगेट करने की कोशिश करना गलत है. मलेर कोटला के मुसलमानों ने गुरुओं का साथ दिया.
मुसलमान पे कहा गया. अतीकुर रहमान. ओके, लेट मी ब्रिंग इन अतीकुर रहमान. अतीकुर रहमान
कहा, मैंने मुगल कहा, मैंने बाबर कहा, मैंने इस्लाम का नाम नहीं लिया अभी.
एब्सोल्युटली.
लोग इसको इस्लाम के साथ.
अतीकुर रहमान,
आपने इस्लामिक किंग्स की पूरी लिस्ट दे दी है भाई साहब.
अच्छा, इस्लामिक किंग्स की पूरी लिस्ट दे दी है, तो किंग्स ने जो किया था वो कौन सुनेगा?
I mean, a king is a king, whether a Hindu
Oh,
or
a
Muslim.
king is a king. I don't know. You know, Mr. Srivastava, what are you even saying, sir? What are you saying, Vivek Srivastava? Islamic kings.
There have been tyrannical Hindu kings also. There have been tyrannical Muslim kings also. There have been tyrannical Christian kings also. I mean, a king has nothing to do with the people.
Call them out.
Also.
No, what's stopping you? Call them out. Call hate and bigotry out. What's the problem? Call it out. Call it out. Why are you saying this is Islamophobia? But how is this Islamophobia, Mr. Vivek Srivastava? If you don't have an argument,
you have to talk in totality, then talk of Akbar also.
No, totality क्या है? Talk about the tyranny also. Talk about tyranny and terror. Totality क्या है?
Talk of Akbar, who started, who gave us the land revenue system.
Such ignorance.
Why don't you talk of the things that the Mughal emperors gave?
Okay, Akbar card. No, Akbar card. Dr. Ranganathan, you know, what would you say to someone like Vivek Srivastava, who's now holding the Akbar placard because he has no defense for what Aurangzeb did?
And that is the worst placard to hold because Akbar prided himself in being called a Ghazi. The killer of Hindus. The problem is Vivek doesn't know any history. Now Vivek, please don't interrupt.
Let him make a point.
Muslim kings.
Let him make a point, and then I am sure you will call this Islamophobia.
Pranesh, I want to ask Comrade Vivek one thing before he interrupts me. Is Mao tyrannical? Yes or no?
No, Mao was a revolutionary in his own country.
Okay.
How is Mao relevant to Aurangzeb?
Now can I please finish?
How is Mao relevant to Aurangzeb?
Mao has been authoritative. Now please don't interrupt. No, that's
and so was Lenin, and so was Bhagat Singh.
What the hell?
No, so was Bhagat Singh.
Pranesh.
So was Subhash Chandra Bose, who tried a revolution in our country.
This is the reason why.
Against the British.
Pranesh, please. I need to finish this very quickly and then
No, when the RSS was
let him make his point. I'll come back to you for a response, Vivek Srivastava. I'll give you a chance to respond to what Dr. Ranganathan is saying. Sun lijiye.
Yes. Okay. Mao has been authoritatively shown to have killed 63 million of his own people, but he was not tyrannical. And Vivek has branded everyone, including Sushil and all of us, as Islamophobic. Let me ask him one question. Does he condemn or does he not condemn the internment of 1.5 million Muslims in concentration camps in China? And he is going to say he will not condemn. Ask him.
It is the same old question. It is the same old question that you have been asking me maybe 100 times on debates. You don't grow beyond those limited points, boss. That is your problem. Okay? The problem is you are taking one name of Aurangzeb and trying to show every Muslim king of this nation as bad. You are trying to underplay. You are trying to underplay the contribution of other Muslim kings to this nation. You don't even know.
He does not have an
answer.
answer.
Who fought with Babar.
He does not have an answer, which is why he is saying that talk about Akbar. Talk about Akbar. You know, this is like
when Rana Sanga was defeated. When he was defeated, Mahmud Lodi kept on fighting him in Varanasi also.
What has that got to do with this? This is only on forced conversion. Mr. Srivastava,
so it is not about Muslims.
Why are you mixing these things up?
Now, one king was bad, we agree to it. Aurangzeb was wrong.
Sir, I have a no. Dr. Ranganathan asked you a question. I also have a question. 1 minute. Vivek Srivastava, I have a question, sir, please. 5 words, 5-word question. Will you blame Jinnah for partition or Ratcliffe, Cyril Ratcliffe? Who will you blame?
RSS.
No, I will. There were many. Apart from Jinnah was one of the persons to be blamed.
You see,
there were many others.
No, will you blame Ratcliffe?
The Hindu Mahasabha, the RSS.
Lokesh Jindal is saying blame the Viceroy, Wazir Khan.
The Hindu
When
Mahasabha,
Dr. Ranganathan asked him who was he working for, he has no answer.
Just like today, the two nations.
Let me bring in Atikur Rahman.
He is also to be blamed.
Modi, even for Yogi Adityanath's
Party of
decisions.
India supported Jinnah and the Gangadhar Adhikari thesis.
Lokesh Jindal will say that Modi is to blame for every BJP chief minister's decision. But Aurangzeb had nothing to do with the burying alive of the two Sahibzadas.
You know, the manner in which you are comparing the present with the past shows what form of understanding you have.
Where is the comparison?
The town where the siege was laid, they were asked.
You don't know how the rule of law was imposed.
Now, Mr. Jindal.
Why are you comparing it with the modern political?
What is the comparison here? He was stating a fact. This has happened.
Absolutely. When you are talking about medieval times, we did not have such forms of means of communication so that there would be a centralized form of a command.
But now you have means of communication, at least put the record.
Not like the present times.
That the town where the Sahibzadas were had placed
used to take decision at his own behest.
I don't believe this. This is not even rereading of history.
Aurangzeb was down in Deccan. He was looking after the Maratha brigade when this particular...
Did Guru Tegh Bahadur
and in 1710,
beheaded by Aurangzeb?
For the act that he did.
He won't answer that.
Do you know anything about the fact?
Was Guru Tegh Bahadur beheaded on the orders of Aurangzeb?
Little knowledge is a dangerous thing, sir. Little knowledge is a dangerous thing. If tomorrow I start talking about science, it will be exactly the manner in which the way you are talking about.
Mr. Jindal, the onus is now on me to make you answer. Whatever your answer is, yes or no?
Was Guru Tegh Bahadur beheaded on the orders of Aurangzeb, Lokesh?
What's the question?
Here's the question. Was Guru Tegh Bahadur...
Was Guru Tegh Bahadur beheaded on the orders of Aurangzeb? Yes or no?
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
So Aurangzeb knew.
No, but Akbar was great. No, Dr. Ranganathan, he was, but Akbar was great.
What was his fault?
No, Aurangzeb gave the orders to behead Guru Tegh Bahadur, but Akbar was great.
Why was he beheaded? No. No, supplementary question. Why was he beheaded? Why was he beheaded?
That was bigotry, and we condemn it. But the point is, you cannot say
why was he beheaded?
Islam versus any other religion.
Why was he beheaded, Mr. Jindal? Why was he beheaded?
Guru Tegh Bahadur ji beheaded on order of Aurangzeb. You think you were accepting that Aurangzeb's order, because of Aurangzeb's order, he was beheaded. But why was he beheaded?
Listen, the beheading of Guru Tegh Bahadur.
Why was Majid shot into two? Why was Jalaji burnt alive?
No, let him answer, sir.
Listen to me. R.P. Singh, if you want to know the truth, please get it right. When we are talking about the medieval times, all forms of law and order and political aspects used to originate from a religious text. So what used to happen was there used to be one supreme religious text and it had to...
No, so okay, I'll sum up what you've said. No, so what Dr. Ranganathan, you know, this is absurd. What Lokesh Jindal would have us believe is that the beheading was procedural. Procedural बोल रहा ना, procedural था नहीं.
Wait a minute.
Procedural.
Procedural. See, when I'm talking about incidents happening in medieval India. Wait a minute. When I'm talking about events happening in medieval India, we cannot compare them to what is happening in the present.
Why should you not take lessons from the history? Why should you not take lessons from the history? You are neither taking history lessons nor are you learning from history.
Because the point is, there is one particular political party which wants to misrepresent.
No, let me tell you, because he did...
But this is not about a political party, Mr. Jindal. This is also about Sikh sentiment. This is about what has happened.
Because
this is the cruel reality of what happened. Now, Mr. Pandit, Mr. R.P. Singh, 1 minute, sir, 1 minute. Let's not talk over each other. 1 minute. Dr. Ranganathan, just 1 minute.
One sentence. I want to say one sentence. that if Hindus and Hindu Dharma is alive, it is because in large measure because of the Marathas and the Sikhs and their gurus and the warriors. Lokesh, you better accept it and start be appreciative of that.
Let me make it very clear. Hindu as a religion is far great in magnitude to be affected by any other religion.
You want us to start targeting the Muslims? You want us to start punishing the Muslims? What do you want us to do? What is the great lesson from history that you want us to learn?
Becomes a part of Hinduism.
What are you talking about? This Congress Communist Alliance.
What is the great lesson we are supposed to learn?
It is so absurd. What did I say?
You don't know anything about what happened.
No, what is the great lesson you want to teach us? You have not told us. I agree Aurangzeb was a bad king. So what is the great lesson you want to teach us?
Now, one second.
What is the great lesson?
Let me tell you, first of all...
Muslim is bad.
Okay, here's some history lesson for you. Dr. Ranganathan,
very careful of the
Mr. Pandit, Dr. Ranganathan,
what is the great
what do you want the likes of Vivek Srivastava to learn? One by one, 1 minute. Dr. Ranganathan, 2 sentences. What is the lesson you want him to learn? Mr. Pandit, I'm coming to you after this.
How do you comprehend the word everything? That is what I want Vivek to learn. That will encompass history, science, philosophy, even communism. Because my good comrade doesn't need to have any sense about any of these subjects whatsoever.
Mr. Pandit.
No, come on.
Yes. So I'm coming to the great lesson. In 1671, in Kashmir,
Now, sir,
the Mughal
you have to pay
Subedar-
attention to the lesson. Vivek Srivastava, pay attention to the lesson. Don't interrupt.
There is no lesson, sir.
Abhi aapne pucha what is the lesson. Now, when you are being given the lesson, you don't want to take it.
Islamophobia.
You know, I am sick and tired of this Islamophobia.
The lesson is
Everything that happens, your defense is Islamophobia.
Who doesn't
No,
condemn
anything
China.
that happens, it is Islamophobia.
Pranesh, can I?
Of course, let Mr. Pandit come in now. 1 minute. Let's have some order here, please. Mr. Pandit, make your point. Yes.
Yes. Pranesh, you cannot teach anyone anything so long as they have knowledge phobia and truth phobia. More than Islamophobia, it is the truth phobia and knowledge phobia that prevents them from learning anything. So you cannot teach these duds anything. But still, I would like to, through your program, tell your viewers that in 1671, there was a Mughal governor of Kashmir called Iftikhar Khan. He started to put my ancestors to sword for not adhering to their own faith and converting to Islam. They came as a group to Guru Tegh Bahadur. And Guru Tegh Bahadur told them to tell Iftikhar Khan, if you want to convert us, convert our Guru, and we will convert en masse. That is how Guru Tegh Bahadur was taken away. And that is how Aurangzeb wanted to convert him, so that he could convert all of us en masse. And he became our shield. He became our shield
for his Hindu wives.
He gave up his life.
Was celebrated.
He gave up the life
was
of
celebrated
his disciple.
In the Agra fort by the Mughal emperor.
This knowledge folk, this truth folk will not let anyone speak.
This is truth phobia. 30 seconds. Professor Atikur Rahman, I am sorry I couldn't come to you. I am sorry I couldn't come to you, sir. You've heard the two sides. What would you say? Do you not agree with what Dr. Ranganathan, Mr. R.P. Singh and Mr. Pandit have said?
The history of Aurangzeb. I will read history of Aurangzeb with in a dispassionate mind, because otherwise we will be proving the line that what we have not learned from history, or anything we have learned from history, is that we have not learned anything from it. I would like to convey this to all the Muslims who praise Aurangzeb to be a very good Muslim ruler. He was a bigoted ruler, and once he also killed Sufi Sarmat. And you know why he killed Sufi Sarmat? Sufi Sarmat was the one who used to roam about in Delhi naked. And once when Sufi Sarmat was sitting on the stairs of Jama Masjid, some people told him to cover himself up. कि हुजूर जरा सतर पोशी तो करिए, cover yourself. And Sufi Sarmat asked those people, whom should I cover? And he removed his, chaddar, and all the heads of the people who Aurangzeb have killed what place over there. That was Sufi Sarmat,
Right.
killed by Aurangzeb, a bigoted emperor.
Right.
History should be read dispassionately. There is no Hindu-Muslim into it.
I'm
If
glad
you can
you've taken
add
that
something to
step,
this
sir. You've
society,
taken that stand.
please
I'm
have it.
glad. I'm glad. I've run out of time on this one. RP Singh, Dr. Ranganathan, Mr. Pandit, Atikur Rahman, Lokesh Jindal, Vivek Srivastav. Thank all of you for joining us. Modi Aurangzeb warning is our hashtag. Viewers, please use that to engage with us. Moving on. The Krishna Janma